In a quaint village, bordered by a forest thick with whispers and secrets, lived Alara, a young woman whose heart was as open as the vast starlit sky. Her life was simple yet fulfilling, tending to her herbal garden and teaching children the lore of the land. One crisp autumn evening, as the sky swirled with hues of orange and pink, Alara stumbled upon an ancient gnarled tree during a walk in the forest. It stood alone, its bark shimmering slightly as if sprinkled with stardust. Compelled by a force she couldn't explain, Alara reached out and touched the tree, and instantly a surge of warmth rushed through her, causing the air around her to ripple with magic. Without warning, the tree's trunk began to split, the fissure glowing with an ethereal light. From this light stepped forth a figure, a man, with eyes that mirrored the night sky and an aura that felt both strange and familiar. His name was Lorien, a prince from an enchanted realm, bound to the tree by an ancient curse laid upon him when he defied the whims of a powerful witch who sought to control his kingdom. Lorien explained that only once every 100 years could the tree be touched by one with a heart pure enough to feel the suffering of the enchanted, hence allowing him a single night of freedom. As the stars twinkled above, Lorien shared tales of his world, speaking of magical creatures and battles fought under banners of fire and starlight. Alara listened, her heart alight with a fierce joy and a budding love for the prince before her. As dawn approached, the reality of their fleeting time together cast a shadow over their blossoming companionship. They spoke of dreams and desires, fears and folly, until the sky began to blush with the promise of morning. Knowing their time was nearly at an end, Lorien took Alara's hands in his, and with a voice heavy with unshed sorrow, revealed that with a willing sacrifice of a few years from one's life, the curse could be permanently broken. Alara, moved by the depth of her feelings and the enchanting night they shared, willingly offered a part of her essence to free Lorien. As she spoke her assent, the air around them vibrated with the power of her gift. Light enveloped them, and the forest sang a song of ancient liberation and new beginnings. With the curse lifted, Lorien was free to return to his realm, but his heart was now irrevocably tied to the human world, to Alara. He pleaded for her to accompany him to his enchanted kingdom, where he could offer her a life filled with the wonders and the beauty she had awakened him to. Faced with a choice between her familiar world and the unknown wonders of Lorien's realm, Alara found herself at a crossroads of her own desires and duties. Yet, the love that had taken root in her heart under the enigmatic tree guided her decision. With a final glance at her beloved village, she stepped into the light with Lorien, crossing into a realm where her love would bloom amidst the backdrop of continuous twilight, where magic was not just in the tales she told, but in every breath she took, every moment she lived. Thus, under the eternal skies of Lorien's world, Alara found a new home, weaving her life into the tapestries of an enchanted land, forever bound by her sacrifice and the love it had forged. As years passed, the story of the girl who loved beyond realms became a legend of its own, whispered lovingly by the winds that danced through the enchanted grove, where it all began.